Hey, all you weather geeks, welcome to the Thursday edition of Weather for Weather Geeks, my daily in-depth web video in which I try to show you some of the science behind the meteorology and a little behind the scenes look at what I'm looking at as I prepare your forecast for the TV version every day. What we've got going on today is not much. As promised, it's another nice looking day, but it is warm. It's moderately humid, but we're kind of in between systems right now across eastern Ohio and western parts of Pennsylvania. We have some showers, a little bit of thunder down here well to our south. And then off to the north and west, we have some possible severe weather crossing Lake Michigan. Look at this bowed out line of big storms crossing the lake. Boy, I'd hate to be on a boat northern Lake Michigan right now. And already they have severe thunderstorm warnings out for the lakeshore areas in northwestern parts of the lower peninsula of Michigan. That is a really nasty looking complex of storms up there. We don't have anything like that to worry about here until tomorrow evening. I don't think severe weather is all that likely, but there will be some showers, some storms around tomorrow evening. We'll talk about the timing of that in just a second. Here's the 2 o'clock hour temperatures right here. Those are the dew points. Here are the temperatures. It's warm. It's 83 in Youngstown. It's 85 in Newcastle, and we have lower and middle 80s all throughout the region. It's actually even a little bit warmer up in Cleveland, where it's 86 degrees here in the 2 o'clock hour. The dew points look like this. It is not stifling in terms of the humidity, but it is noticeable. Dew points are in the lower middle 60s on average across the region. So that's enough where you step outside and you notice that not only is it warm, it's pretty muggy out there today as well. Dew points get even higher off to the south and west, where a warm front has already pushed through. Those dew points are up into the mid 70s. Southern Illinois, down along the Ohio River, yikes, heat index values out there are pretty nasty. It feels like about 100 or so, 103 down in southern Illinois and eastern and southern Missouri. Yikes, that's no fun at all. So that's what we have going on right now. Now, we have a big football weekend coming up, of course. We have high school games across the board Friday night. We have YSU with the home opener Saturday afternoon. And then, of course, the NFL season gets going in earnest on Sunday. Of course, we have a game on NBC tonight, but most of the games, of course, are on Sunday, including the Steelers and the Browns. So lots of people outdoors. What's the weather going to do? Well, let's take a look at the latest high-resolution NAM model, and I'm going to skip ahead to tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening as soon as the data loads. This is at 6 p.m. on Friday, just an hour away from kickoff for most high school games. And here comes that cool front with showers and storms from, just east of South Bend, approaching Fort Wayne, moving through Detroit, Port Huron, approaching Toledo here at the dinner hour at about 6 p.m. tomorrow. Go ahead a couple of hours to 8 p.m., and by this point the games have already kicked off. And I'm liking the timing more and more on this. If you are planning on attending a high school football game tomorrow evening, the slower progress of the front is good news, in that I suspect we're going to get in most, if not all, of our games without the rain tomorrow evening. This is at 8 p.m., and you can see the storms are just getting into northwest Ohio, so that'll put them on track to arrive across the Mahoning and Shenango valleys, probably, let's say, between 11 and 1, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., late tomorrow evening, heading into tomorrow night. So, you should be in pretty good shape at high school stadiums in our region. They're not going to be so lucky out in northwest Ohio, where a lot of games will be delayed because of thunder and lightning and some heavy rain as well. Well, then, we are going to get into the storms, and as we go into Saturday, not a very nice start to the day on Saturday. This rain will never be all that heavy during the daylight hours Saturday. The heaviest will come Friday night. But Saturday, at least through lunchtime or even early afternoon, we're going to have this light rain, drizzle, nuisance, murky London-like look to things, I suspect, for the first half of the day. This is at 2 p.m., and this is when things are going to start to slowly improve. So if you're tailgating at YSU, doing anything outdoors Saturday before, say, 2, 3 o'clock, you're not going to get soaked as in, like, downpours, but there is going to be some light rain and drizzle around. And then here at the game time, late in the afternoon, I can't rule out that it's still misting or drizzling around, particularly south of I-80. Late in the afternoon on Saturday, but that'll be about it. Might even get away okay at the YSU game, but there might be a little drizzle around, especially in the first half. And then by Saturday evening, we should be all right. Some clearing of the sky then Saturday night into Sunday morning, and some fresh moisture on the ground. You bet, fog will be a problem Sunday morning if you're going to early morning services Sunday morning. Pretty good chance there's going to be some fog out there. Well, what about severe weather? We mentioned those showers and storms coming our way tomorrow night into Saturday morning. I don't think severe weather is all that likely. These are just coming at the wrong time of the day. They're coming, well after sunset. The Storm Prediction Center out in Oklahoma has outlined this brown region here for a 5% risk of some type of severe weather within 25 miles of any spot in that brown area, and that doesn't even include us. So places such as Toledo and Detroit and Fort Wayne, there's a 5% chance they get some type of severe weather, whether it be hail or damaging winds, during that time frame later on Friday into Friday night. So severe weather's not real likely here, but there's some thunder in some spots. Wind might kick up for a few minutes, and there'll be some downpours. Again, most of this towards midnight tomorrow night. All right, so Saturday, kind of a crummy morning with slow improvement in the afternoon. And then as we head into Sunday, this is easily the better half of the weekend. I mean, it's going to be like night and day this weekend. Sunday for the opening of NFL season for the Steelers and Browns over Heinz Field, perfect day. Sunshine, temperatures lower 70s, high pressure is going to be over Michigan that day. And just a beautiful late summer day coming up on Sunday. And that same high pressure zone, which will drift off to our east, will bring us beautiful weather at the start of next week. That includes Monday. That includes Tuesday, although Tuesday the atmosphere is going to start moistening up. The GFS model even hints that there might be some sort of stray shower or a storm around. I'm not going to count on that just yet. But bottom line is Monday is going to be really super comfortable, and then a gradual increase in the humidity as we head towards the middle of next week. Well, temperature-wise, that's another big story over the next couple of days. Today's a warm day. We'll top out at 84, 85 this afternoon. Then we'll probably do a few better than that tomorrow. I think a lot of backyard thermometers are going to read 88 to 89 degrees tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be kind of like we just had on Saturday, if you remember the weekend, especially if you were at the fair. You know how hot it was on Saturday. Tomorrow is going to be similar to that. These are the temperature anomalies, or the difference from average, that we are expecting over the next 16 days, at least according to this particular model. The black line in the middle, that's average. And then the line that moves around with the white boxes, that's the actual forecast. So we're well above average tomorrow. We're well below average for the weekend, particularly on Saturday. Then we bob up maybe pretty close to average or a little above average towards the first half of next week. We might get into the upper 70s for a couple of days early next week. But then after that, the models have been trending this way for a couple of days now. Pretty significant cool down, it looks like, right around the middle of the month. Right around maybe 10 days from now. We're not talking highs in the 40s or anything, but we could see a few days where we might struggle to get out of the 60s. A pretty good little fall preview a few days early for the middle of September. That's today's weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for watching, everyone. You can catch my forecast tonight on 21 News at 6 and 11. I look forward to seeing you then.